Let's start this video off today with day 22 and open. And for this one, I ended up just going with a cyborg, like a robot type creature that is being disassembled and being fixed. So its front chest has been open and they've got this mechanical robot going in there and fixing him. That's it. That is all this story is for this one. So the factory has put him back onto like a pole. I always do these poles wooden. It's just what I do. And he is being fixed, ready to be put back together and sent back out into this cyborgy world that this cyborg lives in, this robot lives in. So he is part machine and is part living as well, which I didn't sort of portray a lot of. I was sort of like, as I was drawing it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is like a cyborg, this is like part human, part robot, but the human side of it got lost because I just got totally carried away in just doing a robot. And what I did sort of forget to add as well is I wanted to do some blood dripping out of the pipe that this particular robotic arm is going into this pipe, but I totally forgot to add that, and I just thought, nah, I'll leave it. I'll leave one without blood in it because I haven't done that since when was the last one I did blood? When was the last one I didn't do blood in? Oh, the moon one. Okay, I stand corrected, but nothing too, story based for this particular one. That's all it was. He's just being fixed, yeah, just being open to be fixed. Lots of silver metallic pen I put on him, and that's about it. Yeah, this one isn't my favorite. It's alright. It's workable. Yeah. So day 23 is leak, and this one came to me pretty quickly. I just did a head on a stick that has been torn to pieces and eyes ripped out and has a gunshot wound to the center of the head, and it's just been paraded around on a pole. You're probably noticing a theme that there's quite a bit of these monsters, like particularly heads on poles in this. I do like putting heads on poles, I'm not gonna lie. It's a sick, twisted thing I like to draw. It's gross, it's creepy, it's horrific, and this head is just leaking blood everywhere. So that's why I did it, because it's leaking, it's spewing blood, leaking everywhere. It's gross. Sort of thinking I might actually in the future release like a series of illustrations of just monsters' heads on poles. If you're down for that, let me know. I should make like a collection card series of monster heads on poles, on wooden poles. Actually, leave that idea with me. I'd have to say that this one's one of my favourites in this collection. I really do like this one. So day 24 is extinct, and this one was probably the last illustration I sort of brainstormed because I couldn't work out what the hell I was gonna do. But with what's going on in the world right now, I thought there is no common sense. I personally think common sense is extinct. It really is. Especially in government departments, and anyone that's in a hierarchy position, I think has no idea what works in the real world and has no common sense on how average people live. And it really is starting to annoy me, especially here in Australia. If you've been, if you overseas people have been following what's been happening here in Australia, it's just ridiculous. There is just these pack of idiots that run our country just have no idea, and they're all just run by money. So it's quite annoying to see. It's just ridiculous, and I can see why a lot of people are retaliating, even though that's not a good thing to do. But I can see why it happens. People are just had enough, just absolutely had enough. So with this illustration, I went with a head. Once again, I like just, you know, the good old heads with no jaws. I love putting no jaws on stuff. It's awful. It just creeps me out. With a spine and a little like a pelvic bone, and no, there's no real reason for that, just for other than just a horror factor. And it's got the head cut open, and there's signs saying, you know, common sense is gone. There's brainwashing coming out. There's like, I can't think for myself, because this is how people are behaving at the moment. They're turning to information that is not in their best interest, and that's the media and the government. Like, it's just bad, and there is definitely a level of poison being, you know, being taken in by the ears of society. And yeah, that's just what this illustration to me portrays. It's not my favorite illustration, it's not like the best, but hey, I'm getting to the end of this, and I'm starting to sort of my detail and my ability to draw is starting to fade a bit. But yeah, that's what I'm portraying in this one. I personally think common sense is completely gone. It is extinct. So yeah, that is it from me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this set of illustrations, and like I have been saying in all my videos, I will see you in the next one in a couple of days. Bye.